Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Could Be Worse. My name is Tyler. This is Dom.
Let's get this started, eh?
We are live and in person broadcasting from the great state of Colorado. If we sound a little different, we got a new microphone set up here.
Big changes coming to the show. We got handheld mics now.
Yeah, little handheld guys. They don't have pop filters, so like our P's might kind of fuck up. But
Yeah.
other than that, it should sound pretty good. Wanted to kick the show off with something that gets under my skin a little bit.
You've been not oppressed. What's the word here?
Well, the thing is, I'm part of a marginalized community.
That's true.
It's a marginalized community that doesn't necessarily get a lot of recognition. But
no one talks about this.
No one talks about it. And I mean, like, it's 2021. Social justice is in vogue. We should use our platform here on the program to make positive social change. And so I want to say that if you're one of those who obsessively and autistically like jerks off to iMessage on the iPhone,
Oh, yeah.
you need to kill yourself.
You're getting cucked by iMessage.
Because I have an Android and it's like a fine phone.
I mean,
I've never given it more than 15 seconds of thought.
yeah, you shouldn't.
No, I don't. I go, oh, this is a phone. I like it. I do writing, and it has like a nice notepad app. So I like it because I just like the notepad app.
Yeah.
It was the first phone I got was a Galaxy. I've just kept re-upping. It like the specs are the same as an iPhone.
Right.
Can you explain? You have an iPhone, right?
I do, yeah.
Can you explain to me why what is the deal with iMessage? Why is the blue text message, like what level of autism is it that you like need your text message to be a certain color? I've had girls like ghost me and I've like seen them down the line and been like, what happened? They're like, oh, well, you just like get green text. And I was
like, I don't really get that at all, man.
No.
It is very bizarre.
It's
like aggressive hate. It's not just like, oh, no, it's like fuck green.
It's like really like angry. We're like, I used to think it was a joke, but we're planning New Year's Eve plans here with our friend Ricky, correct?
Yes, the returner of the show, Ricky.
So somebody who as an adult has been in the hospital multiple times for alcohol, who's overdosed on alcohol multiple times after being legal drinking age, and
he just can't stay out of the ER. He's one of those.
So. First of all, this is the kind of person we're dealing with. There's somebody who has the intelligence, who can't figure out that slugging 3 handles of liquor is a bad idea. So right off the bat, I'm not taking what you say seriously, Rick. And so there's a group message here, and apparently
we're trying to make some New Year's Eve plans.
Right.
And Ty has been
I have been excluded. I have been left off this group message, and I thought it was because of my abrasive personality. My batshit sense of humor, my just refusal to comply with social norms.
Yeah, let's just say you've dropped a few friends along the years.
You don't burn your life to the ground without making a few enemies, okay?
Yeah, sure.
And so if you're like, hey, listen, man, you're just a bit much,
right.
I go, okay, fair. 100%. But I go, hey, why wasn't I added to this group message? And he's like, oh, they said they didn't want green text
they don't want
messages.
to deal with it.
I have known these people for the better part of a decade. I believe we first started hanging out.
Friends.
We were about 14 or 15 years old. I'm now 25 going on 26.
Yeah.
So about over a decade, I've known these people. They are excluding me from a group message because of the brand of phone that I have.
You are really an oppressed man.
Again, this is somebody who cannot like tell the difference between is 30 beers a bad idea, 40 beers?
Yeah.
I'm taking shit from somebody.
Yeah, no, I don't know how he can reprimand a single person.
I'm taking shit from somebody who was suspended from high school for using e-cigarettes in the bathroom.
Got caught vaping in what, like freshman year?
This is sophomore year, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And the reason they got caught is because they were on camera. They were standing in front of security cameras, vaping into they had like a box, like an empty cardboard box.
Yeah,
and they were putting it on their heads and going, "Look, I'm a hot box." And this is the guy. I'm not classy enough to hang out with this guy. Yeah. I'm a dirty I am a dirty. We have a beep button. There's a
by the way,
soundboard.
that's gonna be a new thing, you guys. We're gonna have to deal with.
We have a soundboard now. We'll run through the soundboard real quick. That rant's over. I just want to, Ricky, I appreciate the support you've shown. Friend of the show, Ricky. Yeah. I appreciate the support you've shown the program. We'll have you on. We got a third mic for this thing.
We should have him on.
We'll have you on to defend yourself when I come home in December. But you're on notice, bud.
Oh yeah.
You're on notice.
Stop Android hate. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you. Title of the episode.
Why is that not a hashtag I'm seeing?
Right?
I mean, how many times have you been walking through a grocery store and just had rocks pelted at you because of your Android?
2-3 times a week. At least.
At least.
At least, yeah.
The slurs you receive. Hey, Greenie.
Yeah. They go, hey,
get
green
out of my
text.
store, green text.
I'll be goddamned if my daughter's going to bring some green text dirtbag home.
God, my daughter brought a greenback home.
Oof. There goes the neighborhood, huh? Property values must be going through the floor. Bunch of greenies moving in next door.
The apartment building's just emptying by the week.
This just sounds anti-Semitic now.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? We're trying to see how oppressed you really are.
Yeah.
But no, we got to have him on.
That's we will. We'll have him. That's the plan is when we go home in December, if you're a friend of the show.
Or a fan or anything.
Yeah. Enemy, somebody who
we are not hard to
harm.
reach.
No. My phone is on.
If you hate the show and would like to come on to derail it,
absolutely.
Please
we'll
do.
be happy to have you on. Shoot us an email, thecouldbeworstpod@gmail.com. I know most of the people who would be interested in this offer are people we're friends with who have our personal contact information. Yeah. And they might be listening to this going, who the fuck do you think you are? I'm not emailing your company email. You're a fake company.
Yeah, our LLC email.
You're a disgrace to your friends and family. Well, come say it to our face, bitch.
Go, grab a mic and fucking let's see how you how you handle the word play on here once the mic's in your face.
Oh, you think you can do this, huh? You think this is easy? Step up to the plate. All right.
You guys don't understand how unbelievably difficult this is.
Very difficult.
I mean, just look how hard I'm struggling right now.
I can see veins popping out of your forehead.
God, I mean, I don't know what the next thing I'll say is. Every fucking waking minute of this show. Here, like...
The next thing you're going to say is... So we have a soundboard now. So there's the...
Let's do that.
We usually add them in post, but now we can just do it in
live
and
baby.
in person.
It's uncut and raw.
We got one of these.
Classic.
An
absolute classic.
Absolute classic. We got the porno music.
Oh yeah.
Returning.
This gets me hard right away.
Yeah. We're making some eye contact here. I didn't like that.
We're holding these large microphones to our mouths.
It's a little too phallic to be holding in my face
phallic.
while I make eye contact and we play a porno riff. That's a bit much.
I'm noticing that mine is cut. I was still hoping I'd get an uncut mic, but not so.
And we got this one here.
I feel like that's gonna be.
Would you ever
used after I say shitty jokes a lot of the time.
Or like if we ever get like a Blue Chew sponsorship, we could just be like, my dick doesn't work. It kind of works, right?
It certainly
Something
does.
like that. So,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
But we're making strides. We're back in person.
Yeah.
Our in-person episodes always seem to feel a little more natural.
Well, because you don't have to deal with the lag. You're in your treehouse.
I don't have to like guess what you just said and just laugh anyway.
Yeah, because
in case it was a joke.
For those who don't know, Dom actually doesn't have internet. He lives in a treehouse.
It's still dial-up.
Yeah, and he has like a dial-up modem where it only works for like 15 days out of the month or something.
Well, yeah, because I use it all up just talking to you and internet porn.
How does it actually work?
It's like this because we live in the woods, so I don't have any cable.
Right.
I don't have any of that fiber optic.
Running water.
There's
lights, electricity, none of that.
There's a ditch along the road that has the water we need.
Yeah.
Electricity, it's like 3 hours a day.
When you want to beat off, you just draw a picture of titties and then jerk off to it by candlelight.
There's this one tree that looks very shapely.
That hole in that tree, it's fucking asking for it.
Yeah, man. It's no good. So like my phone has unlimited internet. So anytime I want to stream shit, I gotta use that. And then I have this little router, this
Right.
little mobile router that has like a 15 gig limit
15 gigs.
that I can use as a house internet.
Yeah.
And once I use that up, it's like
Back to the Stone
2002
Ages, yeah.
internet speed. Yeah.
Dial up. You gotta like download the porn the night before, and you wake up, it's still at 25%. Fuck.
Yeah. No. But Ty does a good job of getting that lag out of there.
Yeah, I used to take a long time, but now we've gotten better. Zoom's gotten better. Like the lag
Yeah.
isn't as bad on Zoom anymore.
Well, Zoom pretty much, they got so much money now that like
Right.
their servers are not complete dog shit anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Which I don't like. I don't like how Zoom is like becoming a fixture of like. I don't like how we're not just throwing that shit away now that you can see people in person anymore.
Right. Like,
You know?
it's still preferred over like a meeting or like a conference or
Right.
something.
And like kids don't have snow days anymore. They just have Zoom days.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Yeah.
You just gotta stay home and like still go to school. That's
I
horrible.
know. Yeah. That's the worst. Like that was the one. Like when
Snow-
you wake up in the winter and you hear the plows outside, you're like, "Fuck yeah!" Like, I'm
Dude,
play Call of Duty all day.
Snow days made me believe in God for like
Yeah.
a couple hours.
Yeah.
Just waiting, getting that like text or a call in the morning.
Right.
Just being like, "Ha, fuck you, mom. I'm
Yeah.
staying. Have fun at work, bitch.
Stupid bitch.
I'm staying.
I'll never get a job.
I'm jerking off the minute you leave."
Got Kleenex on deck.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Now they gotta stay, man.
Imagine getting molested by your teacher on Zoom too. That's not as fun, you know. There's something steamy about when they drag you into the supply closet.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, can you come into this private chat room?
Yeah,
with me
it
real
doesn't.
quick?
How do you? It's not as
Yeah, you can't leave bruises in a chat room.
right. It's all online. You know, the police just have to check the servers or whatever, and you're sunk. What's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what kept you honest. That's like my dad went to Catholic school growing up.
Yeah.
And I remember one time I made a joke. I was like, like Catholic school, you must have been got to keep your guard up there, right?
Sure,
and he goes,
sure.
We knew not to fall for that. The dumb ones got molested. Just,
The priests were like, if you fall for this, you're the dumb one. Like,
yeah. Oh, the old roll of communion wafers in your pocket. Come on. I think I am.
Sure. That's
Some
fruit
schlub.
punch. That's
Yeah.
certainly not the
Yeah.
Christ.
I'll give
Blood
you-
of Christ.
Oh, the body of Christ. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you want the body of boy, don't you?
right. So he was like, yeah, you don't. It was the slow ones. They got the slow ones.
That's slow.
Yeah.
Everyone had 6-packs in Catholic school
Yeah.
and like monster calves from running.
Right. Yeah. Guys, he was an athlete. He was an
Yeah.
athlete, so he knew how to outrun them. That's the key.
Yeah, man. I mean, how does that work now, dude? Are these teachers just getting absolutely bullied by like 12-year-olds? Because I remember like being in class, teachers would have a hard time controlling. Like if I'm just like in a Zoom chat now, like why wouldn't I just say terrible things the entire time?
Well, because there's like records of it. If you're in class and you're just like,
Are Zoom calls recorded?
you're like, the teacher's up.
Hey,
We're really
just
gonna make liberal use of that.
Oh
I think.
yeah, that beep is gonna
Yeah.
be.
But if you say something in class, the teacher's like, "Who said that?" and it's like everyone's snickering and stuff. But if you're in Zoom, it can be like, "Who said that?" Like your thing lights up,
Oh, duh. Oh, you become like the
the main
screen for a
speaker. Yeah,
second.
it's not much
It just zooms on you, just in like your pajamas,
waiting for a laugh.
giggling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then like if you're in the text chat, like your name pops up like next to what you send, so
Right,
you can't be like
right.
like how do you pass notes in a Zoom chat?
I guess. But like, what are the consequences? It's
Uh,
like, go to your room.
Zoom detention. I don't know. You just have to sit like.
Like,
I don't know.
what the fuck? Like, you just listen to baby. You have to go to a separate chat where it's just Baby Shark on blast, and you gotta sit
I
there.
don't know. Yeah.
Just that's the torture
It's like
method.
it's like they how they used to do in like the Iraq War. They like lock people in a room and just play like country music for 24 hours straight.
Yeah.
Kind of like sensory deprivation.
Well, dude, didn't like a prison just get sued recently for playing Baby Shark for like 48 hours in the cell block?
Probably.
And like all the prisoners were like, "You're getting your balls sued off."
Well, there's a thing with like Rikers Island or one of those prisons in New York where like the conditions had deteriorated, where it was like literally like Gitmo. Like it was there's and like I think it's still. I don't think they ever fixed it. I think a lot of prisons are like deteriorating.
Well, I
'cause of
bet
COVID.
their funding's fucked right now.
Right.
And it's not like there was much no one was being nice anyway.
Well, I'll take you on a walk down Colfax Avenue after this. It looks like Rikers Island. I can't imagine how the actual Rikers Island looks right
A
now.
little stroll down Colfax.
Yeah. Oh, that's the fun.
That's one of those streets, like, from rap songs. It's that bad. Like, I remember hearing that from, like, something else. Or, like,
no one
movies.
Are you kidding? No one raps about Denver, dude.
Maybe it was movies.
First of all, there's 3 black people in Denver, okay? So there's not a whole lot of, like, opportunity for culture here, any kind of hip-hop culture. But also, like, nobody's like, yeah, I rep. Like, the D is Detroit.
I rep the D.
That's Detroit. That's already a thing.
Oh, right.
I guess the Mile High, but you can't say that without, like, sounding like a huge.
No, absolute.
A huge.
We're just having fun out here, folks.
Just 2 guys.
Just 2 guys implying words.
Dude, when I got this board, I was like, it was like Christmas morning. I was like, I could put the beep on there.
Dude, I remember you
3
called
mics.
me.
I could have 2 of my racist friends on instead of just one.
Just so much room for slurs. Like, just so much room for slurs.
Right, yeah. I think I texted you and I was like, dude, you're never going to guess what I just got.
You were doing like the autistic crab hands.
Yeah, the
just
Zoidberg. Like,
just absolutely so excited. It's like Christmas morning for
yeah,
me.
Absolutely. It's just all I care about.
Just
My life
just
is
doing
a
beeps.
sad shell of what it once was.
Yeah. It's only getting better. It's only getting better, bud.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Well, I hope it's not getting worse. I don't know how much more.
If it gets any worse, we'll be doing a lot of in-person episodes back.
Yeah.
Back in the capital of rape and murder.
Yeah.
Our hometown.
Yeah. Anyone else get killed in the last week?
I haven't dared check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where would you even go to check? Is there like
I don't know.
we have like our town is like a fake newspaper.
Yeah, what is it, like the Cougar Gazette?
Yeah,
or like some bullshit like that.
They just post I always used to read the police blotter.
Yeah.
And it was written by the police.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because they're like, half these police officers don't even have like a GED.
Yeah.
They're like functionally retarded. And they're like, so we busted a couple of ne'er-do-wells smoking a joint behind the Wawa. And it's like, I mean, that's all it was. It was just like this guy had a taillight out, so he took him around back and beat the shit out of him.
We kneecapped.
Yeah.
Some
but
housewife.
They would write it in this like cringy, like this lawbreaker thought he was smart
This
until
rapscallion.
the big dick of the law fucked him in the mouth.
The boys in blue pulled up in
Yeah.
their new Ford Escape.
I hopped out of my cruiser. I'm looking tight. My uniform, pecs popping, dick meat print on display.
On fleek.
I walk up to those teenagers passing around a joint and go, "What you got there, boy? Smells pretty good."
It smells like mids to me.
They were terrified. They feared me and my authority. And I grabbed one. I grabbed him by the scruff of the neck. I put him against the cruiser. Took my baton. I put the end of it in his ass a little bit. And I said, "You like that?
Yeah.
You keep breaking the law, you're going to get more of that." There's more where that came from.
I gave him the nice ex NFL treatment, a little CTE treatment.
Then I found out his dad worked for the county, and so I had to let him go and apologize because it's my boss, I guess, technically.
Yeah, I can't be fucking with the boss.
That's like a high-powered attorney, and I mean, he's a good kid. He's got a bright future ahead of him. We don't want to ruin his chances at going to Duke and sexually assaulting a woman. So
he's got to play right wing for the lacrosse team. We can't be fucking.
He's
with
got
that.
a bright future of sexual assault ahead of him. I mean, we don't want to ruin that by.
I don't want to ruin the future of 16 to 25 young women.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to keep him out there.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Speaking of white people, I saw more stuff about Poland. You guys are turning the hoses on the migrants.
Dude, it is cold as shit on the Polish border.
I just saw a headline.
Down.
They broke out the fire hoses. They're like, this is giving me real 1967 flashbacks. It's not good.
They've been letting German shepherds loose on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a no good situation. I was talking to my mom about it.
Yeah.
And last week I started off hot because I thought it was Belarusians.
Right. You were saying some fighting words about those immigrants. I think you called them dirty dogs, if I remember correctly.
You beats me. I don't.
But in your defense, you thought you were talking about people from Belarus, which
who are still borderline white. So
yeah, and they're dogs. We could say that, right? It's a good 10 years
They
before white on white racism is officially outlawed. So we're
dude,
still.
I honestly, my goal on this show is to be racist, so racist against whites that like it just makes everything look ridiculous.
Right.
I think that's my goal.
Well, you're doing pretty good.
Thank you.
I don't want to pump your ego here, but you've got some real potential.
Yeah, Italians blow too. I haven't even gone into that.
Yeah, we really it's been a while since we've thrown bows.
Cuomo needs to do something funny so we can get back on the Italians.
Yeah, that's true. But
but the border is no good.
What'd your mom say about it? Like, what's a real Pollock's take?
Shockingly, just as bad as my take.
Really?
Yeah. No, she's like, yeah.
She wasn't like, listen, we need to approach this with empathy and compassion, dignity and respect, and respect.
Yeah. Surprisingly, my mom has not like bought a plane ticket and just like given out blankets out there. Surprisingly, that's not her take.
Passing out water bottles.
And like anyone that has met my mother, they claim she's like the nicest woman of all time.
She's a nice woman, yeah.
Like, I have different perspectives. We got some beefs.
Yeah.
But she is indeed very nice.
Yeah.
And it's fun to see her say like, yeah, well,
right.
We don't want them.
Well, if they didn't want to get sprayed with a fire hose, they should have stayed in their own country, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't try to come to the homeland.
No, we're probably, if Poland keeps going the way it is, that border is going to be erased and redrawn next to Germany. We're about to get tossed out of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't be the first time. You guys have had a rough run,
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a factual statement.
Yeah.
We've been
the last time Poland made headlines is because they were stuffing you guys in cattle cars. So at least you guys are on the other side of the fence this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Last time was like the gulags pretty much.
Shoes on the other foot, huh?
Yeah, now we get to.
This is the cycle of abuse. You see, let's approach this like a 16-year-old on TikTok.
Yeah.
We have to talk about Poland's internalized trauma. And that's why sometimes you have to cut people out of your life who are toxic. And that's what these poor Syrian immigrants, they're toxic people that, sometimes self-care is important. So sometimes you have to take care of yourself first and really prioritize your own mental health. And that's what Poland's doing.
You got to focus on yourself because no one's going to take care of you.
Right.
So you got to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Not everyone has, the mental health, to stay strong.
Right.
So you gotta, you gotta focus on you.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the approach.
Right. Yeah. It's internalized oppression.
Poland's doing Poland.
Yeah.
Which is hosing down people that are remotely different.
Right. But you have to understand that it's internalized anti-Eastern European hatred if you say that it's wrong. You have to understand this is culturally, Polish people, part of their culture is thinking that other races are barnyard animals. And so if you say that that's wrong, you are being racist towards Polish people. You're doing microaggressions. You're doing racism.
All the big ones.
Right.
All the buzzwords.
So the only non-problematic way to approach this situation is to not only turn a blind eye to the fire hoses, but cheer them on, I think.
Yeah.
Is that where we landed?
I would say, why stop at fire hoses?
Yeah.
What's tear gas going to hurt,
Why not?
Rubber bullets never killed anybody.
You almost certainly have.
That's why they make them out of rubber, baby.
They're not real bullets. Calm down.
Yeah, that's why they're called the riffraff bullets.
Yeah.
Just keep the riffraff.
Just, rubber bullets don't hurt as much as my internalized trauma.
They don't hurt as much as, 60 years of communism. I guarantee you that.
Or being misgendered. Rubber bullets, misgendered.
Being called he.
Hurts way worse.
Yeah.
Well, you got I don't know, you got some sus behaviors to you that I wanted to point out to you actually. The other night we were on the telephone, we were talking, and I was telling you that my apartment's stocked. I got toilet paper, I got the nice aloe vera wet wipes. my asshole is a king's asshole. It's treated as such. And I was like, yeah,
you could eat off it if you'd like.
Yeah. Again, so we're gonna get there. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Okay. So I told you I got wet wipes, and you were like, yeah, I don't like. They're just kind of gay, dude. Like, every time I use them, I just feel like I'm being licked clean. I go, what's slightly more gay than using wet wipes than just wanting a clean asshole is when someone hands you wet wipes, the first thought going through your head being like, oh, this is just like getting your salad tossed.
This is good. This is gonna feel too good. I'm scared of how good it's.
Yeah, the first thought through your head is like, well, I don't want to come. That to me is like a little bit more gay than just, I don't know, being hygienic.
Yeah, I'm just like confused. It's like, why would I do that? I'm not trying to be hard.
Yeah, you're like, dude, I mean, that's a nice offer, but I'll just beat off before I come. I don't need to.
It's very kind, very great hospitality by you, but
right.
I'm good. Thank
you're like,
you.
I like the home field advantage. I don't like playing on the road.
Maybe a little 5-on-1, but no, I don't want you.
We don't need toys.
I don't need all that.
It's excessive, yeah. So that was just, you get handsy too sometimes. You're a little touchy-feely.
I've been told I'm borderline bisexual.
How does that work?
I've been told that by people.
Well, do you like dick or not?
No.
Okay, well then you're not bisexual.
Kinda, exactly. That's what I say.
Yeah.
But then I do get kind of like.
But then every now and then,
I get
I'm
very
standing at
sus.
the urinal, I get a little peek over, I go, it does look pretty good. It's like when you're at a restaurant and you go like, I'm not that hungry, I'll just have an appetizer, and somebody orders like a big plate of chicken parm, and you look over, you go, oh, that does look pretty good.
Yeah, I'll have what.
They just get a nibble.
I'll have what he's having.
A little nibble. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get a little handsy. It's mainly with dudes. Like I don't think I've ever gotten in trouble with like even like.
You're just me tooing yourself on our show.
All right, January 6th, 2015.
January 6th, you say?
Oh, that's just that date is for some reason in my mind.
Anyway, I was down in Washington D.C. just hanging out.
I bean dipped.
I was at a gathering of sorts, a festival, I guess maybe you call it.
Yeah, it's like an outdoor little festival.
Yeah,
it's a fun time.
We were, there was some tempers flared. There was some. Tensions got a little high at one point, but the vibes were good.
Yeah, no, the vibes were immaculate.
Great vibes.
Everyone was having a great time.
We did try to lynch Mike Pence briefly for a moment, but the vibes were the most important
the security
part.
was a little overwhelmed. They were a little understaffed.
Yeah.
But that's to be expected in these times.
There's a guy walking around shirtless selling acid. Good shit. So, Yeah.
It was a guy, clearly not a CIA operative, handing out sheets of acid.
Yeah. Just in like a CIA t-shirt.
And saying there's an art exhibit inside and giving me acid and saying
back door's unlocked.
Yeah, the fish is playing inside actually. If you wanted to take a stroll. Jerry
Garcia is signing autographs in Nancy Pelosi's office. Better hurry. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
Make sure you post on Twitter so we can see a selfie so we can, everyone knows how cool you are.
Yeah.
This is my friend from the FBI. He's going to ask you a few questions about your name, social security number, date of birth. Pay no mind to him. It's all about free love, brother.
Yeah. People were handing out like $100 bills saying, go right on in if you want. This is a sponsored party.
Right. Yeah.
It was like, dude, this is awesome. Someone gave me a free podium. I think I was on TV.
I think Diplo did a set. I think Diplo played.
Yeah, dude. No, David Guetta was there.
David Guetta did his George Floyd remix.
Yeah,
live from the Oval Office.
David Guetta was doing a Tiny Desk concert in Nancy Pelosi's office. It was an awesome time. You should have been there.
Yeah.
I already pre-ordered my tickets for this January.
Anyway, what are you in for?
No. Oh, we're done.
I was signaling like time. Not
okay. That's time already?
That's 32 minutes right there. You see?
Oh shit, folks. Timer. Well, you don't get any more. You're not getting any more out of us.
We're not doing
you
an hour
whores.
Yet. Thanks for listening. It's hard when we're in person. We just keep
No,
going.
we can't look at any clock.
We're just kind of chilling.
Yeah, it's more conversational. I like this.
Yeah. Well, thanks for hanging in there, folks. Hopefully this isn't too much of a train wreck.
Yeah, this is the first one of the Denver episodes. So we'll see how it goes.
I don't know when these are all going to come out, but we'll just keep running it back. So
don't worry, Piggy. You'll get your slop.
Yes, you will. Thanks for tuning in. Follow us on Twitter at the CBW Pod. Visit us online, thecouldbeworspod.com. If you liked it, send it, share it around. Throw a like on YouTube, subscribe, all that fucking bullshit. And other than that, we'll see you next week.
Adios, fellas.